Wait,
Hi, Steve. Welcome to your first telehealth session. It's great to see you. Are you excited to get started? How are you doing?
I'm fine. It's my first telehealth session actually, and I feel a bit overwhelmed. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not too good with the technology actually.
Well, let me begin by saying that this is a safe space for you. It's important to me
Yep,
that you feel comfortable as we connect over the camera. Um, by doing so, we can easily manage your exercises, your treatment, your issues, any impairments, or any challenges that you face right
yep,
here online. That being said, I hope that you're eager to dive into your rehabilitation and getting back to the things you love to do. Are you
sounds good.
excited?
Yeah, yep, yep.
Good.
That's very good.
So let's
Yeah,
let's talk a bit about how this session will work, just to settle those nerves that you have. We'll start off by chatting about where you are right now. Then we'll go over some of your assessment findings and what they mean for us. I'll also guide you through an individualized treatment or home exercise program for you that's specifically for you and your impairments or your issues. And of course, it
yep.
gives us a chance to answer any of your questions or concerns that you may have. How does that sound?
That's really good.
Good.
Yep.
So let's start by just going through something simple. How are you feeling in general? Are you feeling the same, worse, or better since the last time we spoke?
Um, well, I have been having trouble with the cooking and cleaning at the moment. I often get short of breath. My toileting is another issue actually.
Mm. So what you said is you're having troubles by doing normal activities of daily living, cooking,
Yeah.
toileting, cleaning. Um, do you currently have any services in place that come in and help you? Maybe cleaners who come in and help you, who help you around the house, make food for you. Do you currently have any services in place?
No, no, I don't have any services. Yeah,
We can
with
also
this.
look into that as well, since you are having trouble doing those activities of daily living. We may find you services that may help you with that, or better yet, I may also be able to refer you to an occupational therapist who can do a
Yep.
functional assessment of you and see if there's any services that can be that might fit into your category. But we'll come to that throughout the session towards the end as we go ahead. But let's just talk about your current role at the moment, your job, your occupation as a roof tiler. Are you looking forward to getting back to work and hitting the golf course again soon? Because I saw that's one of your interests.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yes, I'm keen to get started on my rehab and recover so I can go back to my work and actually play golf.
Right. So that would be a specific goal for you, is that right?
Yep, yep, of course. Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's amazing that you're keen to get back to doing what you love. I think motivation is a great thing and we can use it to our advantage. Um, Regarding your knees, I read in your medical report, your medical files, in your past history, you do have or you are experiencing some osteoarthritis in your knees. Are you currently having any pain or stiffness in your knees?
At this stage, I have no issue with my knees, no pain.
The reason why that's great, first and foremost, but the reason why I asked this is because this can have an impact on our treatment and the exercises that we'll be doing. Therefore, we might have to alter certain exercises because the last thing we want to do is aggravate a condition that you have and face further complications. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
And you said that you did have some shortness of breath when you're doing the normal cleaning, cooking, toileting. Um, So you're experiencing shortness of breath with that, and also when you're walking as well. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, when I walk without taking a break or when I'm doing house or doing my actually work in the home.
Now, this might be a sensitive topic as well. Moving on to the next thing, but remember that this is a safe space. It's just between us. Last time we talked, you did mention you did have some bladder control difficulties as well. Is that still ongoing? And when do you normally find yourself rushing to the toilet?
Yes, unfortunately, often also experiencing this at night, having trouble getting to the bathroom.
Mm,
Therefore, I actually at the moment I wear the pad.
right, you're wearing a pad. Okay. Um, That's no problem. I think there are specific exercises and techniques that physiotherapy offers. I think that can effectively target and resolve this issue as well as some tips that help you manage that and avoid the risks of falls, especially if you're getting up in the middle of the night to rush to the bathroom. I can also give
Yeah,
some tips to avoid having falls because the last thing we need, like I said, is another issue that causes more complications, right?
yeah, I need that.
So
Yep, yep, yep.
great, we
Excellent.
can also address that as well. Um, let's get started. Um, I would just want to point out a very important thing in that I believe that understanding your impairments, your issues, is key to making the most out of your rehabilitation. Knowing
Okay, yep,
knowing why we're doing certain exercises can also help see how they'll benefit and support your goals of returning back to being a roof tiler and playing golf again.
yes, absolutely. Yeah,
For example, looking at your assessment results of your tests that we did, we found that your endurance and your exercise tolerance is
yep.
currently reduced. You mentioned that you were able to walk 150 meters before you felt short of breath and had to take a break. So that's one impairment that we could target. We also noticed that you did have some muscle weakness in your lower limbs. And this is particularly seen in your right glute when you were doing the bridges. You could do a single leg left glute bridge, but the right one you were unable to do. So we have to address that as well. And we did
Yep.
see some weakness in your quadriceps as well. Now, your quadriceps are essential for doing normal everyday activities as well, including your glutes. Getting up from a sitting position to a standing, getting
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
and out of a car, standing up in general, walking up and down stairs, running, jogging, all of it. So we need to also address that as well. But most
yep,
importantly, we also need to address this bladder control problem as well. And that's something we can
yeah. That's
target.
really important for me. Yeah,
I think with these insights, we can create a targeted approach to address these areas. So here's what we're aiming for in our exercise program. Like I said, it's good that we put out a list of these impairments, which we just went through. We prioritize these impairments, and you'll find that as time goes by and you'll tick off and resolve these impairments with these issues, the pieces of the puzzles will start falling into places, right? First, I've written down that we will work on increasing your strength and mobility of your lower limbs, right? And
yep. That's
core,
great. Great.
which is your abs. The training your core is essential as well because your pelvic floor muscles are there that are responsible for maintaining that bladder control, right?
Yep,
We'll also tackle fatigue management, being able to walk further for longer with little to no breaks as well, right? To improve your exercise
yep,
tolerance. I'll also provide you with strategies for better bladder control, right? And like I said, some strategies to reduce the risk of falls. Okay, so let's begin. How does that sound? Do you have any questions before I run through the exercises to target these impairments?
no, all good. Yep,
Great,
it's comprehensive.
great.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with a pelvic floor exercise. This exercise is great for enhancing or strengthening your pelvic floor muscles and building the control that you need of these muscles
Okay, yep,
to help you control your bladder, right? Now, this is actually, these exercises, pelvic floor exercise that I'm going to show you is actually, the research suggests that it is very effective. Just being able to do this on a regular basis for up to 3 to 5 months have shown great results, right? But as
Okay.
long
Yeah.
as we follow the correct dosages and we do the right amount of sets every day, being consistent, just like all the other exercises that I'm going to go through. Now, I want you to just take this into account. I don't want you to get tied up in how many to do and how many sets and all that. I'm going to send you a home exercise program with all the correct dosages, instructions, in case you forget. The most important thing is I'm going to demonstrate the exercise to you. You will then follow and do the same thing while I observe your form. Form is essential because I don't think your rehabilitation starts until the form of the exercise is correctly done. So
Yep.
secondly, I also need you to tell me if you experienced any pain or if you're experiencing any bladder control difficulties as well throughout the exercises, right? Can you do that?
Yep. That's cool.
Great. So the pelvic floor exercise is number one. Next time you go to the bathroom, this is just for the future. I want you to go into the bathroom when you're urinating, doing number one. I want you to go halfway, just do as you would. And then when you're halfway through, I want you to hold it in. So it takes a pause when you're urinating. That is the
Okay.
feeling,
Yeah.
that is the feeling that I need you to have whenever you're doing this exercise, your ability to hold it in, right? But since we're here right now and you're seated, I'll get you to bring the camera a little bit down. Great. So what you're
Can
going
you
to do, you're going to
see that
imagine,
better now? Yeah.
yeah, we call this tap on, tap off. You're going to imagine that you're urinating and you're going to hold that urine in. Can you contract your pelvic floor muscles and hold it in, your abs, your core, and hold your urine in? Good. Now, I want you to do that
Yep.
6 seconds. We're going to hold it for 6 seconds. So I'll demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. You're going to relax then for 6 to 8 seconds as well, because the last thing we want to do is make those muscles tired. Do you want to give it a shot? I'll count. You're going to pretend
Yep.
like you're urinating
Do
and
now.
stop. Yep, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Good. 6 to 8 second break. This is essential. Like I said, the research shows 6 to 8 second of doing it, 6 to 8 second break, 8 repetitions, so 8 times for 3
Oh, 8 times. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
for 3 sets every single day for up to 3 to 5 months. The evidence shows that it is effective. So we're not going to go through all these sets, but like I said, I will send you a program for you to go through to
Okay.
give you
Yeah.
an idea of the exact dosages. The next one is what we call a sit to stand. This one, we're going to target your glute strength and your quadricep strength. Sit to stand is very simple, but it gives the greatest benefits if it's done right. Okay. So
Yeah.
remember, if you experience any pain, let me know. So you're going to grab a chair, just like this. I have a chair right here. Okay. What I'm going to
Yeah.
do, I'm going to stick my bum out. I'm going to pretend like I'm sitting on this chair and back up,
Yep.
down and back up. I'm not going to
You
use
want?
my arms to get support. Otherwise, all my upper limb or my arms are doing the work. Hands on your chest, feet flat on the floor, wide apart, going up, slowly coming down and back up. Slowly coming down and back up. This is great
So
for
you're doing now.
Go for it. Let's have a look at your form. Okay. Now, when you do this at home, try to do it on a stable chair. So I see the one that you're sitting on has a couple of wheels on it. We don't want it coming out the back, but give it a try. So
Can you see me properly from here?
absolutely. So
Yeah.
hands on your chest. Good. Feet planted on the floor. Feet a bit apart from one another and going forward and up. So standing up. Good. And then coming down slowly. 1, 2, 3. Good. And again, pushing off from your legs. and slowly coming down. 1, 2, 3. Now,
Is it my form good?
yeah, when you're coming down, you're just bending too much forward. So try not to bend too much forward when you're coming down. Okay. Give it one more shot. Coming up,
Okay, yep.
coming up. 1, 2, 3. Good. And slowly coming down.
Is any better now?
That's perfect. That's the form that we want.
Okay, yep.
I don't want you dropping yourself onto that chair. Slowly 3-second coming down. And when you're doing it at home, try to pick a chair that's stable and doesn't roll away from you. So
Yeah, this is
great. So the next exercise is the seated double leg calf raises. Now, in your last assessment that we did when you were doing standing calf raises, you got tired after 5. So what we're gonna do is regress, take a step back, and make it easier. So the next time, as you do this more and more and more, you can then stand up and do those calf raises without any issues. So
okay, yep.
what you're going to do is, let me just bring the chair. So you're sitting down, okay? And what you're gonna do, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you're gonna do it slowly. So I was doing it fast, but we're gonna try again. So slowly up, squeeze your calves, and then coming back down. Slowly squeeze your calves and coming back down.
Should I do it slow or fast?
Do it slow.
Slow? Yeah.
Do it very slow. So yeah, go all the way to the
Let me adjust the
good.
camera. Can you see
Yeah,
me okay
perfect.
now? Yeah.
Coming up slowly. So come down and then come up slowly. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your calves and then coming back down. And watch your posture of your back as well, so you're not slouching. Good. We don't want back issues as well. Coming up and back down. Very good.
Am I doing
And we're
right?
going to do 20 of these.
All 20, yeah.
So this is just like an exercise. Instead of the standing, it's one level down. We want to get good control of this before.
It's easier, yeah.
It's easier, yeah, that's right. Okay, and the last exercise is called bridging. Now, your results,
Okay, yeah.
when we were doing bridging, you were able to do a single leg bridge with the left leg, but you were unable to do it with the right leg. So we're going to take a step back. We're going to do a double leg bridge and then coming down with the right. Okay. So I'll demonstrate.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah, it is on the floor.
Okay, yeah.
What you're going to do is.
You want me to do the same time?
Yeah, so coming up and with your right one coming down. So coming up, lifting your left one, coming down with the right one. Coming up, coming down with the right one. You want to give it a shot?
Yes, of course. Just adjust it. That's okay?
Yep, pushing up from with your foot. So pushing through your foot, lift your bottom.
Is my hand position okay?
Bottom on the floor if you like, or on your chest.
Yeah.
Lift your
up first.
and then lift your left leg up. Coming down with the right one. Yep. And then both legs coming back up. Good. Up.
I'm doing right?
Yes, perfect. Up.
Okay.
Up. Good. Squeeze. Good. Lift your left leg up. Coming down with the right one. Well done.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, it is. But like I said, it's a step back, and then later on we can do single leg with the right one as well. So this is great for your core, your glutes, and it's great for your pelvic floor muscles as well. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So I'll send you the dosages on that one as well. Now, that's it. So let's sit up, and I want to run through a couple more tips for you if we can. Now, Reza, your exercise tolerance when you were walking, since you had a reduced exercise tolerance of walking 150 meters, I want you, since you have a daughter who comes once a week as well, we can get her involved. I want you to walk 500 meters a day, but I want you to break it down into increments, okay, of 100 meters.
Oh, yeah,
Rest,
okay.
walk 100 meters, rest 2 or 3 minutes, then walk 100 meters. So 250 and then 250 back home. This will slowly build your endurance up and you could work for longer and further.
Oh, that's really, that's
Now,
great.
I can
Yeah.
send you a referral for occupational therapist as well.
Yep.
And they will do a functional assessment, watch how you do your normal activities of daily living, and they can also do a service. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, that's great. That's excellent. Yeah, I
In
really
terms
need
of
that.
falls, I want you to be careful when you're going to the bathroom. Sleep next to the bathroom or in close proximity. Keep the toilet in a go to the toilet in a well lit area. So turn off
Okay,
the
yep.
light, get rid of any loose rugs on the floor, and be, like I said, close proximity of the bathroom. So if you need to get up and you can't see, that reduces your risk of falls. Okay?
No problem. Yeah.
So
I got
overall,
that.
these exercises will help you get back to playing golf and returning back to work. For now, let's keep it simple. As we move forward, we can gradually introduce more functional activities. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me via email and I will send you a home exercise program with the correct dosages via email. Do you have any questions for me?
Thank you very much for your time and help. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah,
Great. I will email you with the next appointment session. Bye bye. Have a
no
good
problem.
bye.
No,